Time for another beginner series lesson for Satisfactory. I think we're on episode 4 now. We'll get this episode fired up and we'll start off by heading over to the sink and collect some tickets and see if we can't purchase a few things that we're going to need in order to do our elevator. You'll notice that we're going to start this stream and it's kind of dawn, I guess. It's starting to get light out. But what I wanted to show you while I got you guys here in the dark is the B key. If you look down in your shortcuts, the B key turns on a flashlight, which when it's pretty dark out can really help you when you're searching around for things. Let's head up here. Top side. And you can see here, like I loaded a bunch of stuff into the sink the other day. So I've got a storage container here hooked up to the sink, and then the sink is hooked up to electricity. And if we configure the sink, we've got 13 printable coupons here. So we're going to print out those coupons, and we're going to stash them in our inventory here, and then we're going to head over to the little awesome shop that we built right next door. And here's where we can spend our money on those things. So we're going to add that one and that one for 11. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put a little personal storage box here right next to the awesome shop. Oh, what am I missing? I'm missing some iron rods. Let's just go grab those real quick. They're just over here. So we'll put a little personal storage box here, and what we'll do is we'll use that to store our extra coupons. So like if we've only spent a couple of those, then this is how we go and put them back. So we'll head on down here to our front door. We'll grab some concrete, because I don't think... Oh, we've got a little bit, I guess, but not very much. And the other thing that we're missing is some iron plate, because we're going to build a few walls here. Just going to drop another couple of reams of... that into the awesome sink, so I got room for a few plates. There we go. Now we'll head on down. Alright, we're inside the factory. We're gonna grab our walls, and now we have a couple of new walls because we bought the doors, and so now we got a little door here. And we're going to throw in a whole whack of wall panels for conveyors. So we're going to use the 3 conveyor one. But first thing we got to do is just take out this bottom row. And we're going to replace those with the triple conveyors. Oops, that's the one's facing the right way, one's facing the wrong way here. There we go. And then at the very end here, we're going to put a door panel just so that we can get into and out of the elevator shaft here. We won't have a whole lot of room to move around once we've closed this all in. So, all right, and now we'll blast out the bottom row on this side as well. Shite. Hate when it flips one around on you like that. Alright, so that's the bottom floor. Now we need to go up to the top. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to have enough of a walkway there. That's going to be awesome. And now my method for getting up there ain't perfect yet. I kind of installed this jump pad only because I didn't have a huge amount of resources. And I got to jump up onto this jump pad, and then this one takes me up to the top floor. So what we're going to do is take down again this whole... Hold left control. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Control, not Alt. Same with this. And we're going to build conveyor walls. Plug a regular wall socket in here. Same on this side. And now we'll show you why this is sort of not the ideal jump pad scenario to get up here. When I get to the edge here, I've got my one jump pad that I can kind of try and land on the electrical bit, and it'll save me from taking damage. And then I can hop off the edge here and into my jelly, which catches me so I don't take any damage on the bottom side. But ideally, you don't want to drop down onto that platform because you'll actually take damage at that point. So we're going to hop in here. And we're going to see if we can hook up some conveyors here. So in order to make sure that these are running the right way, you kind of want to set up some conveyors coming in at the bottom. May not make a whole lot of sense, but I'll kind of show you what I mean. So if I just use the basic conveyor and I kind of direct it so that the green arrows are heading into the hole. What that does is then when I go to put the actual conveyor here, it ensures that when the conveyor gets to the top, oh, that's interesting. Let me try just doing a Mark 1 conveyor just to see if I can get it all the way up. Now what I can't see is did I make it all the way to the top? Is it too high, too low? And the reason why is because at the top, I didn't connect the outbound conveyors. So I'm going to head back up there and just show you guys why it's important to do that. You could see how it didn't really let me lock in or anything on the wall. It just kind of slid right up. And so it's pretty tough to kind of tell exactly where it lines up. Well, if you look here, I'm like 2 wall segments too high, right? So what I got to do is on the top end here, do the exact same thing I did down the bottom and just have a couple of these that are coming straight out. They don't have to come out far, but they just have to come out so that it gives the elevator shaft an actual direction. So it knows, okay, you're heading up, I'm picking up on the bottom, and I'm dropping off on the top. And then I might be able to, if I'm adept enough here, lock that in. And now you hear that click? Now it's locking in. So now I can run that all the way up. I can click my next one, lock it in, click my next one, lock it in. And now I've got my elevator shaft. And now I can literally take these down now. They don't need to stay. Once you've got the direction established that you're going up with these elevators and not down, you can take those down and the elevators will do their thing. Some of you are probably going, do you need all these elevators? Eh, not right now, but they will come in handy. Because eventually we will have this much material coming up here. What am I missing? Plate already? Wow. Thought I grabbed a huge chunk of plate downstairs. Oh, but I guess I ran those huge elevators up, so that's probably what took it up. So if I drop down here and I miss the pad, I take damage. So that's why I say it's suboptimal. It'll still work, but it's not perfect. All right, here we go. Up and up and up. Pow, right in the kisser. Pow, right in the kisser. I kind of want to see when this guy flies by next to how close he is to where we're building, because I do kind of want to put a roof on this section. And I also kind of want to potentially run the floor here up and over to that sort of area, because I know that I can basically cover that whole thing there with platform, and Flying Buddy won't come through, or won't bleed through, I guess, the walls and stuff that I put there. What's the deal here? Come on. Trying to come up and out. Wants to like connect to everything beside it. Oh, here comes Buddy. Where is he? Oh, he's still way up there. I think we're still okay at this level. Okay, that should be everything we need up here until we get, Ooh. Well, that was interesting. I wanted to see if I could land on those silver guys. Oh, that saved me too. Okay, so I got a little more surface area here that I can land on. I don't have to worry too much. Just gonna hop up here and top up on the iron plates again. kind of picturing this running in like 1.5 times speed or something like that. Oh, that's cool. I totally messed that one up. It like linked onto the side of that one. How the hell does that even work? Oh, that's bizarre. I might have to actually send some stuff up that one and just see what it does. Just because I'm curious. The goal here is just like I say to get the directionality of the conveyor that you're going to run in there. You know what? This might sound stupid, but I'm going to flip myself around because running backwards is going to make a heck of a lot easier of a time here than trying to jump over myself every time. Okay, and I'm not going to worry about putting them all in because obviously, yeah, see it like digs halfway into this guy. That's so weird. I'm not going to worry about putting every single one of these in just yet. But let's see here if we can at least rehook this one up. And we'll hook up this one at the far end here. This will be for those 3 pads that are out there. These ones will want to upgrade them to MK2s pretty quick. Trouble telling if I'm lining up with it or not. I think I'm lined up. There. That sounded right. Sounded right. Okay, so that gives me my first one this side and my first one that side. So we're going to head over here and we're going to plug in the iron and start sending it up. So we're going to need some of these miners. 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. So we just need 3 portable miners. So if you remember, we said those are in the equipment shop here. So we build the equipment shop, and now we can make, I can only make 2. Awesome. Because I'm out of what? What am I out of? I'm out of the iron rods. Damn it. Janet. Drop another 100 of these in here. Actually, a couple hundred, because there's no way I need all this cable right now. And it's already built, so we might as well. Have that do its thing. I'm going to grab another 100 of these because I know I'll use them. Why aren't these producing? This is making... Oh, it's just slow, that's all. 100, 200 of those. Let's get a bunch more plate here as well. With any luck, we'll get some of that production running pretty quick here too. We're already 21 minutes into the episode, so we're trying to keep these to a half an hour. So we should have time to link up our first set of miners there and get them going up the elevator to the top floor. And from there, I guess we'll see where we go. These miners do 60 per second right out the hop because they're normal nodes instead of impure nodes. So that's why I say we're gonna want to make sure we upgrade those conveyor lifts pretty darn quick. We want to make sure that we're maximizing our throughput on this stuff. All right, one more personal miner. And now we should be able to lay this out. So we're going to use, let's take this down. Probably isn't quite the right height, so let's just get our foundation to the right height here. And I think we want to be one more up, like that height there. Because we want to kind of hover up. Let's just see if we can do that. So we'll do foundations at that level. And we'll kind of just put ourselves out here over top of the iron node. And see if we can drop a miner on here. Yep, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. So we'll just grab a little more foundation here. We won't necessarily keep this pathway. We'll probably curve this right away and send it on down, and we'll just pick up the other two on our way by. And then we'll merge them all together here somewhere around this platform, maybe? Looks about right. And then we're going to send them this way. All right, so our middle one is this guy. So we're going to put our merger here. Logistics, merger, and we want the green one coming out the end. We want to kind of line it up with the output of that guy. He's on the 1/3 mark, so not quite overlapping, but not quite there. Something like that, maybe. Looks pretty straight. We'll come back this way, 1, 2. Bring this guy over to there. One, two. And in. And this guy, kind of the same deal. We want him to come to there, so we're going to 1, 2. And in. Now this is going to be 60, 120, and a bunch more. So is this going to work for us? Nope. This is just sort of a bit of a lesson in how to plan this stuff. So we should actually take each one of these on their own separate line. And to do that, we're going to use the stacker conveyors. And we'll kind of go like this. We'll get all three of them lined up about here. And we're kind of coming off of here. And our first conveyor will come off of there. 1, 2. And head on up to the first level. This second one, we're gonna run him straight off. 1, 2. Now we want him to go up to the second level, so we're kind of gonna go about halfway here, maybe here. And we'll do a conveyor that is too high. You'll see the reason for that in a sec is because we're gonna go here and then we're gonna step up to the second level. And with this guy, we're going to have a single stacker pole here, like so. And we'll step him up here. And then from the second to the third level. And then from the third, from the first to the second, second to the third, like that. And now 6 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we don't even need to go all the way. We'll just go right here. Like that. Like that. Oh, we need a few more sheets. And this is where things get fun. So this one's almost at the right level already. So we're just going to literally take him straight over here. This guy here, we're going to pull him down the side. And you got to really watch these overlaps because you see how close that is? The steeper the better in this particular case, but these guys now are gonna load their stuff up in there, and that should all go up top, and then we should be able to pick it up top. So power, and then we should be good. We'll go check our power as well here in a minute, because we're probably getting to the point where we need to do something about that. What are we missing? Copper spools. Got lots of power, but I think the challenge is just going to be we need to fuel them here in a minute. I don't remember doing it before my save game last night. So we'll grab these copper cables, we'll head back bottom side, and... Oh. Do I have room for some of these in here? Yeah, we can do it. I don't know if this will cut through. No, we're up above it. That's good. Sweet. So now that we've got a path there, you can actually grab this guy. Over there, and now we can get rid of this one, which is kind of cutting through some stuff right now anyway. So there we go. We got our iron coming out. Just going to ride the conveyor here and get ourselves over to the elevator. First one's already there. Second one should show up any minute now. There's the second one, and our third one's riding behind, so we're just going to run over to those jump pads and head up top side. We'll try and do like a fourth and a fifth episode kind of back to back here to show you guys the burners and stuff. We're still going to keep it to like half an hour for this episode, but we'll do a second one here pretty quick after. Alright, so this stuff should starts loading in, and then it should start showing up here any minute. Crossing fingers. There it is. Look at that. Beautiful. We'll wait for our second one, which should be this one. The reason that we wait for this stuff, there we go. It's just to make sure that we hooked up all the plumbing correctly, for lack of a better description. There we are. Perfect. All right, so that's where we'll leave it today. We've got our elevator in place. We've got our materials coming up to this floor. And in the next episode, we'll start setting up our smelting array up here. And start smelting our iron bars and sending them topside so that we can build our sheets and our rods. And then turn those rods into screws, so we'll have a screw floor as well. And then we'll start moving that material from all of that stuff somewhere else to potentially be, maybe this will be our hub here. We'll build that tower real tall. So all of those constituent components we'll send in here, and then we'll push them out the other end as assembled pieces, where we've got sort of 2 or more of those components coming together into something else. We'll see. We'll do a little bit of that planning maybe in the next episode too. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Take care.